So I'm processing my garlic harvest, and it's all dried now. Evidence the nice rustly leaves, and again the nice rustly roots. So once it's at that point, it's ready for grading and taking the roots off. And so I'll just show you the grades that I've got. So basically I've got the next year's seeds. So these are medium to large sized bulbs. They don't need the skins to be fully intact, but they want to be reasonably well protected. Because they don't need them. There's no point having your best intact bulbs for your seed, because you're going to be using them in October, whereas the intact ones are the ones you want to keep until May sort of time. So this sort of size is absolutely fine. Just medium sized bulbs, medium to large. Don't use your smallest ones, don't use your absolute best ones. As I say, ones like this, slightly split, even that one will probably be fine. So those are next year's stock. So I'm going to put those out the way, and then I've got little tiny ones, use now ones. So these are the ones that are all split. I haven't got too many of those, fortunately. And then I've got the ones I'm going to use for green garlic, and again these are ones with split skins, but again medium sized bulbs here. I don't want to use the biggest bulbs for green garlic, but medium sized ones are ideal. Green garlic just being garlic that's going to be harvested immature for the stems and for the monobulbs. So harvest those like April, May, early June, then of course the main crop garlic's ready. So I will show you basically what I'm doing. So I've already snipped the stems off, stalks off these. So I take a look at the bulb. So in that case there's lots of loose skin on it, so I don't want that loose skin, so I'm going to get rid of that. So I need my bowl. Right. So I just take the loose skin off with my fingers like that. And loose skin is not your friend when it comes to garlic, because you're going to get underneath the loose skin mould growth. So you need all the loose skin to be gone. Once you've got the loose skin gone, kind of inspect it and see what you're left with. Now in that case I've got a tear in here, and so that one is not going to go in the long-term storage one, even though it's a nice sized bulb. That could be used for green garlic, could also just be put in the use now. Straight away see this one split quite a lot. I'm going to take all that outer skin off. It's left with just one layer of skin. So hopefully you can see that now. Just one layer of skin there, so that will not store for a long time. So again, that I'll probably put that in here to sort of use next, because it is intact. So that one is good. So fully intact skin, multiple layers of skin. I should have actually taken the roots off those other two as well. So snip the roots off, so it's about like that, and that is a good one. So that goes in the good one. So just take the roots off there, and I'm just going to work my way through with the same kind of criteria for every one. Take the loose skin off, And it might be that if you have an environment that is not damp, you might not need to worry so much about the loose skin, but in my case I don't. So that is another good one. Now, once I've done this, you'll probably see, like I do, that quite a few of your bulbs have still got a green neck. So these are not fully dry yet, and that green neck needs to be dried. And so the way I do that is I put them in my shed and set a fan up and blow air over them for a few days, and that will dry out that neck. And then eventually what you want to end up with for all of your storage garlic is a neck that looks like that, really nice and dry. And that one, again, quite a few of these are down to the last skin. Ideally, for the ones that are going to be stored for a long time, I want multiple skins. So I think at that point I will leave you to go try your garlic, and you can come back and see what I ended up with in a few hours' time. So I'm all done finally. So these are used nows, and I take the least effort cleaning these up because they're going to be gone, you know, before the cold damp weather arrives. These are these next, and I do take a little bit of care looking after those. Those will see us well into winter. And then these are the good ones, and so those will be late winter and early spring. And then I've got my green garlic ones, and my seeds. So I am pleased to have that done, and as I said, these will go on the bench in the shed, and I'll have a fan playing over them. I will probably break them out and put them a single layer in a kind of cardboard box or something like that, so that they get really good airflow over them. Of course, you could leave them outside when it's like this, but it's a little bit too sunny right now. So yeah, I think with that I'm pretty much done, apart from once it gets really damp, so around sort of December time here, we do move them into the house and just try and keep them in a cool dark cupboard in a kind of wicker basket. So again, there's loads of airflow around them. And the wind's getting up here now, so I think I'm bringing this to a close. My name's Steve, this is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel. I'll see you soon. So in case you're worried about me, I did survive that little mini squall of a wind storm just then. Anyway, if you want more information on growing garlic and processing and storing and all of that sort of thing, then take a look at the individual growing guides section of my ebook. Scroll down to garlic, and they'll find all the details of all the different successions and things of garlic that I sow, discussion around hard neck and soft necks, how to prepare and store and all of that, and lots more videos. So yeah, there we go. Take a look if you want. Link in the description below.